Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and on today's episode, I just got a call out because somebody has spent the last few weeks fixing their old 4Runner and they got it running. However, there's been an issue with it. They've been spending a few days trying to figure it out and they couldn't figure it out. So they had to call an expert, in their own words. Let's see if I'm any bit of an expert. I've got to go over there and figure out if I can get this 4Runner running. Apparently something happened, maybe the head gasket, maybe it overheated or something like that. And what happened was they said they ended up replacing both heads and rebuilding from the heads up on the motor. So I'm guessing it's had timing belt or chain, it would be a belt, and everything done on that. And so who knows what it could be. They've got some misfire codes, random misfires. So let's head over there and see. I'm expecting this to take probably a day to diagnose it and then a day or two to fix the issue. So probably a couple of day job here. Let's see what it takes. All right, I literally just got here. I haven't even popped the hood. If it can pop. It's already popped. Supposedly has a misfire. Hopefully the battery's not dead. Yeah, sounds like a vacuum leak. Misfire on one bank, it sounds like 4, 5, and 6, so. Well, that might not be a bank, 4, 5, and 6. We'll have to see. Definitely sounds like a miss, though. I mean, a vacuum leak. It definitely feels like a miss. It sounds like a vacuum leak. And I guess it sounds like both. You know what I mean. All right, here's what we're looking at. The customer did a top-end rebuild. They replaced the head gaskets and valve covers and heads. Nice. Did they resurface the block though? Who knows? Probably not. Did they replace the timing belt? Should have. So probably update that sticker. Okay, sounds like a vacuum leak. This is where you run into like DIY stuff where this hose clamp doesn't need to be on there. There's your vacuum leak right there. Unless those are caps. Might be caps. There's caps. Something like that'll be your vacuum leak. Maybe a bad gasket. I can get it running and spray some air fuel in here. Brake cleaner, starter fluid, something like that to pinpoint the leak to. All right, let's check the computer out first before I do anything crazy. Like spraying some starting fluid around there. So I'm going to be using the 𝐕𝐞𝐧𝐸 CDE900 PRO. They sent this to me, so I figured this was a perfect chance to plug it into a car and see how it works. You can see the front menu here. It looks like a great scan tool. You can check out reading your codes or erasing codes or looking at live data. I'm sure I'll be using all those in a second, so let's check it out. I always update these when I first get them, so first thing I did when I got this was plug it in and charge it when I was at home. It's already updated and ready to go, so let's look at these codes. Random and 4, 5, and 6, so far that's adding up. This code reader does live data well, so I'm going to look at that real quick. It's a great code reader for a beginner mechanic or something like that. If you're interested, check out the links in the description and the pinned comment. Thanks again to 𝐕𝐞𝐧𝐸 for sending me this. That's told me everything I need to know. Okay, so cylinders 4, 5, and 6 are the 3 in the back here. We've got 2 on this back side and 1 over there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 4, 6, and 5. That leads me to believe there's probably a vacuum leak on the back side of the intake here. I mean, look, 4, 5, and 6, these go straight to it. So something, geez, it could be anywhere. Yeah, I'll just have to pinpoint it, but something's obviously out of place causing a misfire. I'm hoping that's the only reason, because if homie put in all the work to replace his heads, this should be a nice 4Runner for forever. Okay, some flammable brake cleaner. I'm gonna have to do this quick because it's a big enough vacuum leak to probably stall it out. So let's see what I can do. There it is. I'm pretty sure it's this gasket. I'm pretty sure this gasket's upside down. And if it is sticking down that far on the bottom, there might be some air getting in. I don't see anything else. All the other gaskets look like they're there that I can see. But this gasket looks like it's upside down. So that may be it. That's what I'm thinking so far. All right, I'm at the point where I'm just gonna have to dig in a little bit to see what's going on here. So let's do that real quick. All right, now I can see underneath it, or at least let's see if there's anything obvious going on back there. I'm not seeing anything else that looks like it's out of place except for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just unbolt the throttle body real quick and check that out. Because the intake air thing is, though, if it was right here, it probably wouldn't be affecting just 4, 5, and 6 in the back there. But there's usually like a little passage for the idle air valve, the idle air to go by. So if it's upside down, that can affect that. Of course, I gotta remove those throttle cables. Okay, I just got those throttle cables off, so that should get out of the way now. With a little vacuum line. What else? No. Not that one way down there. There's a hose on the bottom. Let's check this out, though. We should have enough room. No, doesn't look like that's probably the issue. Dang. Well, I don't know. Probably not. Okay, I think I see the problem. Yeah, it's gonna be impossible for the camera to see. At the very, very back there, so I might be able to see it from up top, but I can see a little washer, and it looks like the edge of that washer is right underneath the edge of the little end of where that gasket goes. So let's see. Okay, there it is. Little washer fell down. Might not be in the way though. But it might also be underneath the edge of that gasket. Can you see it right there? I don't know how I can get you to see it. So, here. Maybe right there. Can you see it? Is that causing a problem? I'll see if I can slide it out. But if I can't, then it's definitely causing a problem. Right? was just sitting there, so back to the square zero. I knew it. I've been saying that for 5 seconds now. I knew it. It's this gasket right here. Look at this. It doesn't cover all the way. I didn't even notice because I'm like, the gasket looks fine. It's definitely not the right gasket. Get off. Let me see. Yeah, see how all that, man, I'm gonna have to take this off now. All that air can get past there. There it goes. Look how this doesn't line up. It was upside down, it was sideways. It was on like this. Like that, you see how all that air can pass right here? I knew it. It's gotta be like this. Boom, done. That's it, problem solved. Oh man, that took forever. I was looking at it the whole time. Sweet, that's it. Okay, sick. Let's put all that back together. I'm pumped now. And guy's mom brought me some chocolate chip cookies. So I'm super excited about these. Heck yes. We're good. Now it should be running better. Did I get everything hooked up? Yeah, we'll find out, I guess. Oh yeah, that's smooth. No miss there. Look at the steering wheel. Steady as a bone. Know what they say? Dry as a bone. Voila. That's a job well done.